On November 24, 1971, a man calling himself Dan Cooper walked up to the Northwest Orient Airlines counter in Portland. He paid $20 in cash for a one-way ticket to Seattle. He was a nobody, mid-40s, dark suit, white shirt, black tie. He boarded flight 305, ordered a bourbon and soda, and lit a cigarette. But shortly after takeoff, he handed a note to flight attendant Florence Schaffner. It didn't say he wanted her number. It said, "Miss, I have a bomb in my briefcase. I want you to sit by me." Cooper wasn't a panicked amateur, he was calm. He opened his briefcase just enough for Schaffner to see a mass of wires and red sticks. His demands were precise: $200,000 in negotiable American currency and 4 parachutes. While the plane circled Seattle for 2 hours, the FBI scrambled to gather the cash, all $10,020 bills recorded by serial number. At 5:45 p.m., the plane landed. Cooper exchanged the 36 passengers for the money and the chutes. He then gave the pilots a specific flight path toward Mexico City: stay under 10,000 feet, keep the landing gear down, and keep the flaps at 15 degrees. Somewhere between Seattle and Reno, in a freezing rainstorm, the impossible happened. Cooper ordered the crew into the cockpit. At 8:13 p.m., the pilots felt a sudden pressure bump in the cabin. The rear stairs had been lowered. D.B. Cooper, strapped to a parachute with $200,000 tied to his waist, stepped off the back of a Boeing 727 into 200-mile-per-hour wind. He vanished into the pitch-black wilderness of Washington state. When the plane finally landed in Reno, the only things left behind were his black clip-on tie and 66 unidentified fingerprints. For 9 years, the trail was cold. Then in 1980, an 8-year-old boy digging in the sand at Tina Bar on the Columbia River found 3 bundles of rotting cash. It was $5,800. The serial numbers matched Cooper's ransom perfectly, but the discovery raised more questions than it answered. The money was miles away from the predicted drop zone. Had Cooper died in the jump, or did he bury the money and escape? The FBI investigated over 800 suspects, from war veterans like Richard McCoy to a man named Sheridan Peterson. None of them could be definitively linked to the tie or the fingerprints. In 2016, after 45 years, the FBI officially suspended NORJAK, the active investigation into D.B. Cooper. They concluded that their resources were better spent elsewhere. But the mystery remains a cultural obsession. Was Cooper a master criminal who lived a quiet life on the beach, or a man who met a violent end in the pine trees of the Pacific Northwest? He's the only person in history to successfully hijack a plane and disappear without a trace. As the serial numbers on those bills continue to be watched for, the legend of the man in the dark suit only grows. What do you think? Did he survive the jump?